Yo, yo, yo. What's up, killers? Thank you for checking out the live stream. Holla, 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 holla. It's good to see you. Happy Sunday. And it's May 17th. It's 7 o'clock East Coast Standard Time. I'm glad you could make it. This is going to be a awesome look back at our last UFC event that we had. It's our third and final one that was taking place in Jacksonville, Florida at the VyStar Veterans Arena. I hope you guys are having a great day. My name's Tim Trueheart. I will be your host. I am your host because you're on my channel. You rock. Thank you for being here. What is going on? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. So we're going to talk about the UFC. It was a great, great event, man. I'm very, very happy with what was been going on in mixed martial arts. I hope you are too. So we're going to cover all that. First, I just want to say thank you so much for being here, for checking it out. It really means a lot to me. Please be active in the live chat. Also, throw me a like in the hit the like. Spinning back fist it, uppercut, knee, hammer strike it, whatever. Give me a subscription if you haven't already subscribed. I appreciate you. You rock. Hopefully everybody can actually hear me out there. I want to make sure that my stuff's rocking. Good. Hey, what's up? Oh, Chris Hostel. Thank you for checking it out, man. Nice to see you. Holla. This is good. This is good. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm glad you're here. Let's get this thing cracking right off the bat. So, gonna be an epic live stream. I've been reading a lot of stuff about Bruce Buffer and Frank Trigg, so I'm excited for this live stream. I researched for a little while, a couple days, got some good info for you. I drank a whole bunch of Monster Energy drink. I got my branched chain amino acids coursing through my veins, and I'm ready to crush for everybody in the live chat. This is the best job I ever had. This is going to be the hottest live chat ever since you saw TRT Vitor, okay? Better than if Thriller Shaw and DJ Demetrius Johnson had an illegitimate child. It's going to be bigger and badder than that. It's going to be crazier than a Kevin Randleman suplex on Fedor Emelianenko. Oh, God, drop into the live chat. Make sure that you guys are doing that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my Venmo in there just because it seems like it's the right thing to do. Dude, thank you. You rock, man. You rock. So that's the big thing I want to just say before I get into all the stuff. The live chat is all about you interacting, and I'm gonna interact with you if you interact with me. I think it makes it a whole lot more fun. So if you don't know, I do live streams Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. East Coast Standard Time. I do a Friday night 10 p.m. live chat, live stream, and I also do a 7 p.m. on Sunday. So these are all the times that I do it. I want to make it consciousness raising while also entertaining. That's what I want to do. Yeah, so that's what my whole thing is here. So let's go over the fight card, shall we? And I want to start from the bottom, and I want to work my way up. And it's a good event. It was a very, very good event. So if you didn't already know, Rodrigo Nascimento was fighting Don'Tale Mayes, and that fight, I saw the tail end. Oh, I saw the ending of the fight, and I saw the last round of the fight before it ended. And I did not know that Don'Tale Mayes was going to be so big. That guy's a good guy. He's going to come off a little bit better in the future, but he did end up getting submitted. But, when you get submitted by a guy that big, that's that good at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, what do you expect? What do you expect? Things go down like that. I think they were just happy that they're in the UFC. Okay? I think they're just happy that they're in the UFC. So that was the first fight. I didn't have any favorites on that fight. I have been betting on fights, and I don't think that. And we have this cup, and then if you lose, you put $1 in the cup. And my dad is beating me handedly. He's beating me like I stole something from him, and maybe I did. Maybe I stole his youth from him. But whatever. It's rough, yo. It is rough. Sea level Kane. What? What? Oh snap! That's great. That's so funny. Oh gosh, because Kane's like actually got those he Mexican American genetics. So Kane at sea level is probably gonna be crazy. Ooh. Especially if he's training in like Mexico City and then he comes down to sea level. That'd be rough. Oh gosh. Okay, so the featherweight prelim card fight. It was Darren Elkins versus Nate Landwehr. I never heard of Nate Landwehr. Turns out Nate Landwehr, I didn't know where this guy was from. He's from Tennessee. I think that Nate Landwehr was acting like a nut in that fight. If you haven't seen the Darren Elkins Nate Landwehr fight, on your get back on your game and check that fight out when this is over, okay? And what you're going to see is you're going to see a dude who's in there, and he in the beginning of the fight, I didn't think much of him, and then after we got a little further into it, all of a sudden he starts just doing things like going, "Woo! Woo!" and being like, "Come on," and acting like wild. He was acting crazy in there, and he was screaming out. He was going, "Dana! Dana! Dana!" He was trying to get Dana White's attention. I was like, I've never seen anybody behave like this in the cage before. And long story short, because you know what, if you haven't seen the fights, there are going to be spoilers all the way through here. This is a recap of a fight card. All right, so don't even get an attitude with me. You don't do that to me. You don't get an attitude with me on my live stream. I'm kidding. So, long story short, Landwehr wins, and I was just like, wouldn't it be crazy if there was a buddy comedy with Nate Landwehr and Platinum Mike Perry? Those two dudes are like the wildest white dudes in the world. It's like the wild, wild whites of West Virginia, but it's Mike Perry and Nate Landwehr. Beat you like his son meat. Oh! I see you, Chris. I see you, Chris. We're gonna move in. We're gonna move into So, what? Long story short, Nate Landwehr wins the fight. I was really rooting for Darren Elkins. He took Darren the Damage Elkins took damage quite well. He certainly did. He had a nasty cut on his forehead, and there's this really weird trend. I don't know if you've noticed it, but a lot of the fighters, when they get bad cuts, the commentators have been talking about how much change they can fit into the cut. I've heard it said on multiple occasions. They said, "Oh, he's got a cut you could store change in," and I'm just like, "Oh God, it sounds so painful." Oh, dude, it's terrible. It's terrible. What's 2%? I don't know what 2% is. My mind races so fast that I get really I get off on stuff. So if you say something and I don't like recognize what it means in the live chat, usually what happens is like 30 seconds after I don't know what it is, I'll realize what it means, and then it's Platinum Egg Perry says he's 2% African American. Oh, is he? Oh gosh, that must be the good two then. Dude, Platinum Mike Perry is one of those black. I was about to say he's one of those black dudes. Platinum Mike Perry is one of those white guys that can get a pass on the N-word. Doesn't it seem that way? And I'm saying this as an African American. This is ridiculous. What I'm saying, so ridiculous. Perry, I really want to see him get on the winning track though. I do want to see Mike Perry get on the winning track because I really like him as a fighter, and I think he's made some. I've seen him improve. I just want him to win, and I think hopefully he's doing the right thing during this break. I really hope he is. Okay, so we just covered Darren Elkins, Nate Landwehr, and we're gonna see Nate again because some people really like that rowdy. He speaks like a Southern guy, but he also has a lot of like blackness infused in his attitude. You got to see him talking. He does. He's like, I don't care. I'll do it. Let me get to Fight Island. Fight Island. I'm going to get on let me get on the island, Dana. He's talking like that, dude. It's crazy. No pass, Platinum Perry. Platinum Perry doesn't get a pass? Oh, dude. His nose is flattened enough, isn't it, to get a pass? Oh, Platinum Perry, if you hear me talking, please don't flatten me. Please don't squish me like a bug, Platinum Mike Perry, if you hear what I'm saying about you. Please don't, Mike Perry. Please don't beat me up. Gosh. Please don't eat my brain like you're a praying mantis and I am a murder hornet. Please don't do that to me, Platinum Perry. Okay, let's keep moving. Oh no, I put money on this fight and I actually lost a little bit on this fight. This was a bummer. So I bet $1 on God, I keep saying your name wrong. Romero Barella versus Courtney Casey. I bet $1 on Barella. I thought she had it. I really did. I I just thought she was going to get it. But then you know what I did? I made a big mistake when I was looking over their records before I actually decided to go with Mara. The issue was I saw Courtney Casey and I saw some of her losses, but I didn't take into consideration who she lost to. She lost to some of the best some of the best fighters in her division. And I wasn't thinking about that. So it's like there's a quality of loss. And you have to take that into consideration when you look at someone's record, because if you know anything about MMA, you know that it's not all about the W's and the L's. That's a big, big part of it, obviously. But then you got to look at who they lost to. And I didn't take that into consideration, and I really started to eat my words. When Courtney Casey caught her in that armbar and you heard Barella scream out in agony. Oh, God. You never want to hear somebody scream out in agony during an armbar. Because I've been armbarred and had my arm hyperextended. I used to train BJJ back in the day. I got tapped out. And it was terrible because it had to be a verbal tap when I was tapped out. Because he had both of my... Oh, God. He had... One of my arms was pinned and the other arm was in the lock, right? In the... armbar position, and then he started he was one of those dudes that's probably like the guy at the club that really does a lot of pelvic thrusting, and he was he like hipped so into the armbar, and I heard my elbows go click, 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 and I was just like, ah! So I hate when I see somebody get armbarred and then I hear them yell, because I already know that their elbow's just going backwards. It's going flamingo. Oh. Thick at 125. Oh, snap, son. Oh, snap. Courtney Casey, dog. I like Courtney Casey. She changed my mind about her. She's good. She's a good fighter. They're both good. I lost money on that fight, but it was $1. But I didn't like losing. But that was a good fight. Courtney Casey's she's cool. It's cool in my book. This is fun. I'm running through these fights here, honestly, just for fun. Oh, my God. So, Irwin Rivera versus, I'm going to say his name, Giga. I'm just going to call him Giga, because I cannot pronounce his last name respectfully. So, this guy's from Georgia, and he's not from Georgia like he's from the ATL. He's not an ATLian. He doesn't hang out with Big Boy and Big Boy and Andre 3000 and every other rapper you can name from Atlanta. Hold on, let me go and do that. We got Ludacris, the whole DTP. We got Jermaine Dupri. We've got T.I. We've got the Young Assassinators. We got. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying. God. Okay, I won't do it anymore. I could keep going with my rappers I know are from Atlanta thing, but I don't want to digress too much. So anyways, Giga's from Georgia, in like USSR, former USSR Russia area. This dude is fighting Irwin Rivera. Irwin Rivera is from New York, son. I'm from New York, dog. And he took the fight. I think he found out he was going to fight on Thursday. And next thing you know, he's fighting in Jacksonville, Florida on a Saturday evening. He has huevos grandes to fight, right? Also, he's fighting up a weight class from what he usually would fight. Now, I'm sure maybe there would have been also a great striker. This dude had some karate. He was doing the thing where he's like, boom, 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 turning the other way, He could switch stances. He had the long reach. He started doing all sorts of hand stuff. When guys start doing stuff like this, when you're fighting them and they're strikers, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. And Giga started getting comfortable, man. He started getting comfortable. And I'm not going to say that Irwin fought a good fight. He fought a good fight, especially on short notice. He ended up losing. He took some Darren the Damage to his face, a little bit of Damage Elkins to his face. He got beat up a little bit, but I think that he made a really good case to maybe get a UFC contract, because I think that was his first time in the UFC. But he was jumping in there. He was closing the distance really well. He's very, very fast, and that was, I guess, would have been something of an equalizer if he could have got in there and really, really maybe worked something once he penetrated inside of Giga's reach. Maybe he could have done a little bit more. But once Giga got comfortable, man, he just kept him at range and he started picking him apart. It was a good fight. It was a very, very good fight. Very fun. And then afterwards, Giga, oh my goodness. This is what you do. If you're a jerk, you talk smack about Giga in his post-fight win with Paul Felder in the talk. He's like, Dana, you're the best, man. You're the best. It's all about you, Dana. Nobody works harder than you, Dana. And you're like, dude, you're such a brown noser. God, you want to suck up to the boss a little bit more? Don't hurt your knee while you're on your knee kissing his butt. You're a brown noser. But that's not real. He was actually super cool about it. It was awesome. It's like he did it correctly, but I know that there's some people that would be watching that. There's UFC fighters that watch that fight, and they watch what Giga said afterwards about how awesome Dana was, and they're like, come on, bro! Come on! Like, what do you think Brendan Schaub thought when he heard Giga say all that stuff to Dana? Brendan Schaub was probably like, what? What? Yeah, it was tough. Anyway, good win for Giga. Good job for Erwin Rivera. Then we had Kevin Holland versus Anthony Fernandez. Now, Anthony Fernandez, I did a little research on him before I did the live stream on Friday night. Anthony Fernandez looked like a good fighter. He looked cool. He looked cool to me, and I was like, all right. I wasn't super sold on him. I was actually really looking forward to seeing Kevin Holland fight, and Kevin Holland got in there, and he did not disappoint. He fought well. He's big. He's long. He's got a great frame at 185, and he did the business. He did the business. I'm not, I'm just going off of these fights. All I have is the fight card in front of me. I'm not, like, pulling up all sorts of stats and stuff. So he did his thing, man. Let me go into the live chat, see if there's anything else to do. I don't want to keep you guys just staring at this live chat the whole damn time. Boom. Okay, what do we got going on in here? Am I up to date on it? Am I up to date on the live stream? Yeah. Brendan Schaub thinks in bursts of CTE. Oh, this is what it sounds like in Brendan's head? No, just kidding. Cool, man. Yeah, I like Schaub. You know, Schaub has officially been retired for 5 years. Do you think that he's going to get into the Hall of Fame soon? Because it's been about 5 years. Should I hold my breath? No. Whew. What do you think about Brendan Schaub watching Big Ben Rothwell win against OSP on Wednesday night? What do you think Schaub thought? I wonder. He's like, dang, because Rothwell knocked him out. But I looked at Rothwell's record, and he might have been on that sauce for a minute when he got some of those wins. Yeah, no, he's not going into the UFC Hall of Fame. No, probably not. It's not like he's not his name might be mentioned in there somewhere, but it's not like he's going to be inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame, right? So it's like you go into the UFC Hall of Fame, you're walking through the facilities, probably in Vegas or something like that, and then you're walking through, and then you see like all the Ultimate Fighter shows, like that wing, and then you'll see like all the different seasons, and then in the seasons you'll see like it'll be like a yearbook photo of all the fighters, and you'll see Brendan Schaub in there, right? That's where you'll see Brendan Schaub. Or you'll see Brendan Schaub, and it'll be like Travis Brown, and he'll be like doing something like this where he's like punching somebody, right? And he's doing that. He's punching Brendan. And then you'll see Brendan Schaub, and that's how you'll see Brendan. Or you may see him, and he's, knocking out Gonzaga, or he's knocking out Cro Cop. He had some good wins, but yeah, I don't know. Dana hates him so much, though, so that's the thing. Dude, you watched the Joe Rogan Experience watch party? I didn't watch it, man. I need to watch that. I have not watched that yet. Gosh. Okay. Kevin Holland won. Good fight, Kevin Holland. Miguel Beza. Miguel Caramel Thunder? Is it Caramel Thunder? I looked up that name on Tapology, and I was like, this is not a good name. This is not a good name for a fighter. Your nickname needs to be real. It's not cool, and it's not threatening. So, why? I don't know. It's not even like it's clever. So anyways, Matt Brown versus Miguel Beza. And sometimes you get worried about your crafty veterans when they seemingly get thrown to a young lion And that's what I was thinking about when I saw this fight. And what we ended up seeing was Matt Brown was doing some damage to Miguel. And Miguel's this Caramel Thunder guy's got he's such a nice guy, nice looking guy and stuff. I was like, oof. Part of me was like, don't mess up his face, Matt Brown. Ugh, so gay. And then the other part of me is like, yeah, destroy him, beat this guy's ass, take that O off of his record, crush him, crush him, crush him, right? So then what happens is, oh Doug. So then what happens is he gets dropped. He ends up dropping Matt, and Matt's jaw I think is in question. He got KO'd, man. He got KO'd, and I was a little bummed out about that. So that's how that thing went down. Fight ended, and I don't know if we're gonna see Matt Brown again in the UFC. If we don't, I think that he had a great career, and I really I wish him the best. Matt Brown is awesome. Matt Brown is awesome. So yeah, and it's good for Miguel Baeza, because if he can actually handle some big strikes, he might be able to work his way up. And maybe we see him in the top 15 in the next 2 years or so. Yes. You see, now Matt Brown will be in the UFC Hall of Fame. Matt Brown will be in the UFC Hall of Fame because he's just so loved, and he's good. See, you can have a salty record and still go into the Hall of Fame. That's the thing I was saying earlier about like the W's and the L's. You know, you can have a questionable record and still be a great fighter. Like Diego Sanchez will go into the UFC Hall of Fame. He's going to go into the UFC Hall of Fame. I don't think that's something that's arguable. But Diego's record isn't there. It's kind of salty, bro. It's a saltwater taffy record. Oh, Cupcake Tate. I like cupcakes, and I also like Cookie Monsters. Oh my gosh. Aren't there so many female fighters with great nicknames? Female fighters' nicknames are kind of, they're more fun in a lot of ways. They're more fun. Which wing does Diego go into? Diego could be Pioneer, man. He could kind of be Pioneer, because he's kind of on that cusp of like modern and not quite so modern. Like when do you go modern? When does it become modern? Is it the point when Forrest and Stephan Bonner, when they had that big fight? Is that when like this is officially modern? Because GSP was around even before then. I consider GSP to be a modern fighter. That's what I think is. I think that's a standard point of view on that. Journeyman, brawlers, not brawler. Yeah, I don't know where we put him. Misha stole the name. Yeah, which wing? That's a great question, honestly. Which wing would Diego Sanchez go into when he goes into the Hall of Fame? That's the one I'll throw out on Twitter. Okay, let's keep going here. Rest in peace, Matt Brown. Stupid. Marlon Chito Vera versus Song Yadong. So Marlon, I really wanted Song Yadong to win, and I really thought that he won the fight. As I saw the fight, I really thought he did enough to win. Chito is an Ecuadorian. They're fighting in Jacksonville, Florida. I don't know if you kind of followed my drift. Is it like, are you gonna let a Chinese 22-year-old guy you're gonna let him win against a Spanish character, a guy who's Hispanic in Florida, right? If there were fans there, I think there would be no question. It would have been Chito winning. But even so, the logic still stands, because that fight was pretty close. I probably should watch that fight again, because I think it could have went either way. I believe it was a split decision. Now check this out. Did Song win? Dude, let me double check. Oh no, dude, Chris, you're going gangster in there, man. Cupcake covered in caraway seed. Brian Caraway is roughly the same height and weight as his lady. That's got to be interesting. That's got to be interesting. You want to be bigger than your woman. You really do, because you want to be able to protect her. And then again, it's like, well, he's an MMA fighter. He could protect her. And then somebody goes, well, she's an MMA fighter. She doesn't need protection. And it's like, well, is she fighting a woman? Because if she's fighting a woman, then why would he fight her? Well, what if, stupid stuff. They broke up. Song won. Did Song win? Song won the fight? Oh, good. Good. I forgot who won. Song Yadong. Song Yadong. He did win! Yay! I'm so happy he won. Great. Whoa. Wait, Misha Tate's got a baby daddy with somebody else? Did she have a baby? I didn't. Yeah, Song won. Okay, cool. I just saw it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's great. That's great. I got confused. I thought that they were because of the whole coronavirus thing, right? And then he's Chinese, and then they're in Florida. And then they're like, you wouldn't let us have all of our stuff, and we're the only place that could, and now that we get to have our stuff, we're not going to let a Chinese person go ahead and win. Shoot! Ha! Achoo! No! He lost! Change the cards! Enough, Tim. Enough. Good job, Song Yadong. Marlon Chito Vera, good fight, though, man. Those are good. He's fun to watch. Those are good fights. Marlon has these prison-style tattoos. Marlon, if you got tattooed, I love ink in MMA. I do. I don't, and I have an art degree. I don't like bad ink. And sometimes some of these fighters have ink, and I'm like, did you do time? If you didn't do time in an institution, you shouldn't get ink as if you did. From my point of view, I question some of Chito's tattoos. You know who else has got bad ink? Not that I think Lionheart Smith's got a lot of ink and it's not good. It's like, come on, man. Come on, dude. Anyway. Oh, the baby was born years ago. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember a time when I remember when I didn't think there were any women that had children that were in the UFC, and now I know there's at least several. Things have changed. You could fight and you could be a mom. You could be a badass mom in the UFC. It's totally true. Eric Anders versus Krzysztof Jotko. Eric Anders versus Krzysztof Jotko. I'm just bummed because Anders needs more. He needs more skill. He's not skilled enough. And I still think he needs to work on his gas tank. It's like some of the times the football players, they're very powerful, they're very fast, but like there's a certain thing when it comes to like true athleticism. And like what I mean by that is like GSP. GSP's like legit athletic. Like the guy's gonna do like a they're gonna do cartwheels, they can do backflips, they can break dance. They can do all that kind of stuff. Jotko's actually more agile than Anders, and he knows his body. He's better in his body as a fighter. He's a better fighter. He's more technical than Anders. Anders is very behind the 8 ball when it comes to his MMA, his agility. Like he needs to develop his skills as a legit martial artist, and he's just not there yet. And I think it would be good if your boy took some time off. It's not like he doesn't have power. It's not that he doesn't have power. I just think that he needs to take some time off and maybe focus on incorporating some of those things and just becoming a better fighter. Because I don't think that his like the raw athleticism he has, he can hold on to that for a little while. And I know it's a thing where like we're going against time because you know that your skills are going to decline. But then at the same time, he's got to develop these skills. And I believe that if we work on it correctly, we can get him to a point where he can really kind of be better. Because you got these guys like OSP and Eric Anders and Greg Hardy and even Brendan Schaub. God, I keep talking about freaking Schaub. Ugh, these guys, it's like I know you played football. I know you played football, but that football that's a positional based sport, and a lot of those positions are still very skill oriented. Even if you played O line, there's skill involved, but that doesn't translate. It's like if you found somebody that was like a good basketball player, and then they had a strong chin. That's a better translation. Basketball players are gonna be. Yeah, we want to get basketball players. That's what, and then obviously wrestling is the best sport. If you did anything before, it's wrestling. Wrestling, man. So anyway, that's what I think about Eric Anders. Jotko's good. He needs to keep pushing. I think he can keep going. Let me see what this is. Andrea KGB's boyfriend has the worst ink. Doesn't one of those fighters' boyfriends have a swastika? Is that the guy? Is that the guy? I know one of the MMA fighters' boyfriends does have a swastika tattoo, and he always wears long sleeves. And then he was at some barbecue or something, and then like he had rolled up his sleeve, and then somebody took a picture, and then they put it online. Is that who you're talking about? And then you say an ex-boyfriend. So ex-boyfriend, yeah. Ugh, dude, ex-boyfriends are the worst. Have you ever been an ex-boyfriend? I have. Oh goodness. Okay, let's go. Nazi SS. And that's not super sport. That SS doesn't stand for super sport. You know, like that SS, like Nelly had this song where he goes andale andale mommy yeah what's happening tonight andale andale, and he goes in a black SS with the navigation. That's a different type of SS than the SS that we're talking about over here, which we shouldn't be. Let's stop. Okay. Dan Ige, Edson Barbosa. Dan Ige, Edson Barbosa. Who won the fight? I say Barbosa, dog. I think Barbosa won. I do. I think Barbosa won the fight. I really do. And I don't know if it's just because I'm a Barbosa fan, but what did Ige do in the third round? Did he really, really win it in the third round? Did Ige win it? Because I think up until the third round, it was very close. I mean, Edson was whooping him up. He dropped him. Edson dropped him in the first round, which should have made up for something. And then second round, I thought Edson was really working him. Edson did get cut, and he was bleeding a little bit. I mean, come on, the bloodiest fight was the Darren Elkins fight, dude. That was the bloodiest fight I've ever, ever, ever seen. There was so much blood in the ring. You were like, did they throw chocolate sprinkles? Did somebody spill sprinkles in the ring? That's how much blood there was in the Elkins fight. So yeah, Edson got opened up a little bit. Edson looked good at featherweight. Dan Ige is crazy. Dan Ige is crazy. He's one of those Hawaiian. Those Hawaiians are nuts. Those Hawaiians are all crazy dudes. Every one of them is a crazy, like, run into the fire, like, with gasoline drawers on, run up a hill screaming war at a dragon with a wooden shield and a wooden sword. That's like how all the Hawaiian fighters are. And Dan Ige is a good fighter, man. But damn, I just didn't. I really liked Edson. I think this is fine. This review that I'm doing and the way that I'm doing them, I just like Edson, man. Dan Ige hits hard. Dan Ige hits hard. But Edson never got off a really awesome kick. Elkins didn't say who gets the damage. Elkins, my dad talked smack about Elkins' tattoo. I was like, don't ever get that tattoo on your chest. Okay, I thought that what is it? Ryan Spann's chest tattoo was whack. Then I saw Darren Elkins's, and the Spann tattoo made so much more sense because it's just like a friggin' Superman. That's dope. That's dope. I mean, considering everything, if you could pull off a Superman tattoo on your chest, great. But the damage one, it's like, doesn't it make you want to punch him in the chest every time you see it? Also, I don't like the font. Why don't you do damage like D-A-M, like D-A-M-A-G, yeah, how would you do that? D-A-M-A-G-E, damage, right? Damage, you should do it like that. Alan Belcher's tattoo, was it of Johnny Cash? He has like a stupid Johnny Cash tattoo on his arm. It's bad. That tattoo is as bad as the tattoo that who's the Mexican guy who's in every freaking Quentin Tarantino movie? What's the name of that Mexican dude? And he's got this giant tattoo on his chest. Oh God, I can't believe I can't remember his name. Mexican guy in Quentin Tarantino movies. Come on. I can't spell anything. Danny Trejo. What does everybody know? Danny Trejo. Danny Trejo's chest tattoo versus Alan Belcher's Johnny Cash tattoo. These are bad tattoos. Actually, Trejo's does pretty good as far as like the quality of the fill-in of the blackness in the hat on the chest tattoo is good in Trejo's. It was supposed to be Cash. I think the Alan Belcher tattoo was supposed to be Johnny Cash. Yeah. Dude, I could draw better than that when I was in like 7th grade. Now, I know they're drawing on human flesh and it's got contours and blah, 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 blah. Bad ink. Those are bad tattoos. Don't do that. A lot of people have bad tattoos. And then there's people that have really good ink, but you wouldn't think that their ink, they would get really good ink. You know who had a really good piece? Let's do a little tattoo talk real quick. Somebody who had a really... Actually, Mara Borello had some interesting, like, Olmec tattoos on her stomach. She's got good tattoos. I just wanted to say that. I don't really think they're great. Chris Lieben had, like, his whole side of his back. He had some really awesome Asian traditional tattoos. Chris Lieben had some Chris Lieben. Chris Lieben had some really good ink. Who doesn't love GSP's fleur de lis on his calf? That's great. Simple and clean. John Jones is the most ironic chest tattoo because it's like Philippians, but then like he's always causing so much trouble. God. You know who started I actually asked this question a while back. Who started the whole thing? Because we know who started the tattoo trend in sports. Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman started it. In basketball, the basketball permeated into the hip-hop, the rap, and then the rap permeated into the rest of the culture. But the face tattoo was Mike Tyson. Because it's so crazy to get a face tattoo. Mike Tyson is the true origin of all face tattooing in the Western world at this point. It's Mike Mother Iron Tyson. Mike Tyson did it. I'm saying it right here. He's the guy who did it. Dennis Rodman started it all, and Mike Tyson is the one who upped it to the face game. Not a fan of ink on women. Yeah, ink on women is a little questionable because it's like this. If they said if she smokes, she pokes. So if she has ink, what does that mean? I don't know. That's the kind of question you'd have to ask on Twitter. If you can get any tattoo other than a tiger, what would it be and where? If I can get any tattoo other than a tiger, what would it be and where? I would get a tattoo that says Trueheart over my chest right here. I was thinking about getting a decapitated geisha with a katana going through her hair. They have ones that do like that. I was thinking about getting something like that. Before on my foot, I was thinking about doing that. Yeah. 2 in the ink, 1 in the stink. Dude, you're terrible, Chris. Oh no. That's too much, man. Oh, that'll be the worst, kid. That'll be the worst. Oh no. Yeah. It's just like you want to make sure that people aren't. You want to surround yourself with people that you think make good decisions, and then when you see certain decisions people have made, like I have a friend and they get a tattoo. I had a friend who got a tattoo, and I was like, "Oh, you got a tattoo, cool." And then I saw them later, and they had another tattoo, and I was like, "Did you get another tattoo?" And they go, "Yeah," and I go, "Oh, cool. Oh, let me see it." And they showed me the tattoo. And when they showed me the more recent one, I came to notice they had gotten another one. So he had gotten two since I'd last seen them. And it wasn't like it was a long time. It was just like, yo. And then I had a roommate in college. And he got 9 tattoos during the school year. And I was like, dude. He got like 9 tattoos during the school year. Would I get a tramp stamp for $18K? For $18K. Depends how much it costs to remove it. But yeah, probably. I'll probably get a tramp stamp for $18K. $18K is life-changing for me. $18K would get rid of all my bills, and then my favorite NXT superstar has her ex-boyfriend's name tattooed on her punani tattoo. That's not a good idea. It's not a good idea. Is it one of those ones that's actually like Satan's mouth? Because that's a terrible tat. I've seen those ones before. Those are bad. I've seen that. I saw a video. God, I can't talk about all this stuff sometimes, okay? Because I really want to get. I want to build a. I want to build a brand. Tattoos on certain areas. I'll tell you this. Here's one more tattoo story before we get back into the fight stuff. I saw a tattoo. This guy goes in with his friend to get a tattoo. This was actually told to me by my roommate in college who got 9 tattoos. So he became a tattoo artist and he was a piercing apprentice. So it worked out. Like if you're gonna do all that stuff, that has to work out that way, right? It worked out for him. So this guy goes in with a friend to offer moral support, right? Chaperoning the one who wants to get the ink. So while they're in there, they're looking around, they're looking at the jewelry, they're like, oh, I like that, looks cool. Oh, that one's kind of cool. And then they look up and somebody starts just like, the tattoo artist is like, hey, are you looking to get inked? I can take care of you. Hey, what do you think? You looking for da 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 da? Long story short, they convince this guy to get a tattoo in his armpit, like down here, right? It's of a Tyrannosaurus Rex with giant testicles that are so large that they're sitting on the ground. And then the testicles themselves have like a piercing in the testicle, like a barbell or a stud in the balls. But they're giant, so it's very easy to see, right? And then the T-Rex is doubled over, and then he's puking on the ground. And he's a red T-Rex. He's red like Clifford the big red dog. So that's rough, man. That's rough. It's a T-Rex doubled over, puking on the ground, and the T-Rex's balls are so big that they're actually on the ground as well, and they're pierced in addition to that. And the guy didn't even plan on getting a tattoo. Only thing better than that is when you go with your friend to an audition for a movie, and then they don't get the part, but then the casting director sees you in the waiting room, and they say, hey, can you come over here? Could you just say this line? And then you just say it, and then they go, you're in. And your name is Matt Damon. Look, this is the only thing better, right? Rogan on the head of my penis. I can't. That's hilarious. Steve Saifu. T-Rex balls. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. All right, we got to get back into the fight talk. Okay. All right. So Angela Hill versus Claudia Gadelha. Do you say Gadelha? I've been saying Gadelha, like Gadelha, but Gadelha. Gadelha is how Brendan Fitzgerald was saying it. So Claudia was first Angela Hill, and Angela Overkill Hill. Dude, I think she won that fight. Angela Hill won the fight. That is my assertion. I really think she won the fight. I think she did more in the third round. She clearly won the second round, right? Yeah, I think she won. She won the second and third round, and she got taken down and she got worked in the first round. But it wasn't like she didn't do some cool stuff in the first round as well. Angela Hill won that goddamn fight, man. And this is the thing. She did win the fight, even though she didn't get the W. And everybody knows it. And Angela Hill's stock is only rising. So that's what's up. Now, people love Claudia. They really, really love Claudia Gadelha. She kind of showed up a little thick, didn't she? Did she not show up a little thick to the fight? What did you guys think? I thought she showed up a little heavier than I've seen her in other fights, and I can't really explain why, but yeah, Fitzgerald is right. Fitzgerald is right. Yes, Angela won the fight for sure. Angela won the fight. Gadelia. Claudia Gadelia. Okay, cool. I can say it like that. I can totally respect that. That's what I think. Angela won the fight. Good fight. I mean, she moves so well. And you know what I'm loving to see these days? I'm loving when I see the people, they do the step in and they do the step in elbow strikes. Oh my God. And sometimes they'll just like bring it in just like that. So it's coming in forward. Oh man. They're doing so good with that strike. That's a good new strike that you're seeing a lot of people incorporate. Freak, man. And she does it well. And yeah, man, she's doing, God, I'm looking forward to her. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Angela Hill's going to turn into in the next like couple more months. Because I wonder, see, she doesn't even, does Angela Hill get a number next to her name? Let's give her a number next to her name now, right? She should get a number next to her name at this point. Because somebody had to have lost. Somebody had to have lost since then. See, if I pull up the rankings now, I can pull up the UFC rankings right now. Let's do it. I'm going to pull it up. But the thing about it is that they're not going to update it till Tuesday. So we're going to see, like, whatever. We'll see, Dude, they're trying to sell me some shit. Hold on a second. Let's fly it over here for you guys to see. Okay, cool. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, bitches? I can't see my freaking monitor, dog. Give me a second here. This is weird. Alright. Oh, shit. Did I lose you guys? Did I lose you? Okay. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Dude, I can't pull up my monitor. What the fudge? Alright, I'm looking at the rankings right here. I'll pull them up over here. I don't want to do it like that. I don't want to... Why is it not doing that? Try one more time. Hey, I got good news. I got good news for you killers. Good news is I got a HDMI to mini HDMI cable so I can run... I can run a 1080k camera stream, so I can have a third camera in here in this motherfucker. All right, the fucking thing's not working. Sorry, I'm cursing. I'm getting a little flustered. Anyways, rankings are BS. Angela deserves a number. She's definitely top 10. I'd say definitely top 10. Maybe top. I would say if she even got a 15, I'd be happy with that. Even in the top 15, I'd be happy. She deserves a number. Rankings are bullshit. Did you hear about Elon Musk telling people to take the red pill? Elon Musk said that? I pulled up an article about Elon Musk today. Dude, I want to... Man. Hold on. I can see if I can get this crap. Display 1. Display capture. Defaults. Okay, let me try it again. These fucks, man. Can't explain it. I can't explain why I can't do it. I'm not going to be able to pull it up right now. Yeah, I saw so Elon Musk I have an article, Elon Musk and his girlfriend. Oh, dude. Yeah, the red pill is good for Elon Musk. You know why? Because, see, the thing is, Elon Musk saying that is super ironic. The reason Elon Musk saying that he should take the red pill, that people should take the red pill, men, is ironic because Elon Musk he's historically a blue pill guy. Elon Musk married the same woman twice. Elon Musk is blue pill. So at some point in time, he must have got red pilled. He had to have gotten red pilled recently. Maybe his new girl got him. Maybe he started this relationship with this new woman as a red pill guy. Maybe he smoked weed with Rogan, and that's what changed everything. I don't know. So Elon's on the red pill. That means that people are. You know what that means? Gold diggers are screwed. Gold diggers are screwed, bro. That's what the fuck that means. That's what the fuck that means for anybody out there gold digging. Oh shoot, they gonna be in trouble. They gonna be in trouble. Abolish rankings. No, we cannot abolish the rankings. Because the rankings are the only way that casual fans can actually look at things and be like, look, it's the number 4, but this is the number 9. Well, hope number 9 beats 4, because I like an underdog story. And that's the fucking reason why they gotta do that. That's the reason why they gotta do that. I mean, they could get rid of it, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. That's fun that you said that. Abolish the rankings. But how will I know if it's the number 1 comedy on Netflix or not? It'll all be subjective. It's so silly. Oh, it's so silly. Damn, Elon Musk is telling people to take the red pill. Why the hell is Elon saying that shit? You know why Elon's saying that shit? Because those damn fucking hair plugs he got, they finally started taking. And those hair plugs are actually fiber optic. They're actually fiber optic cable plugs. And what they're doing is they're pulling in stuff from the space itself, just signals, right? He's pulling in all that 5G, all that shit from the dark web, and he's learning. He's learning that the wind blows, and his hair just picks up those signals, and it just goes straight into his cerebellum, straight into his neocortex. And, you know, his shit's running on some real Tesla shit, right? And he's just making smarter decisions, especially when it comes to decisions of the heart. Oh, yeah. One of the Wachowskis responded and said, fuck the both of you. Whoa. Ivanka Trump responded and said, taken. Abolish the rankings. Now, wait a second. When they talk about, when Musk is talking about the red pill, is Musk talking about the red pill insofar as the manosphere, or is he talking about the red pill in some other larger sense? Like saying, regarding like stoicism, or like nihilism, or Taoism. Or is he just talking about specifically like if you're a guy in the sexual marketplace? Like, do you guys know how he's referring to that? And Ivanka responded and said taken. Good, she should. I mean, yeah. Well, she said taken because she's red. Because she's a Republican. That's why Ivanka said that. One of the Wachowskis responded and said, fuck the both of you. But for sure, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. I think the red pill is being culturally appropriated by conservatives. I believe so. I do believe so. I read something about that about 3 weeks ago. You guys are killing it in the chat as well, by the way. Rankings are for casuals. Rankings are, you know, I guess. It's like as I told you, I'm betting on fights now. So like I've certainly either developed some sort of dopamine-based addiction on fights now, or I'm just not a casual fan anymore. I'm making some sort of financial commitment to learning about the sport. If you could hit a J with Elon or Neil deGrasse, who you going with? I'm going with Elon because I don't like to about that. Dude. What? Okay, I don't feel like I said that right. If I could hit a J with Elon or Neil deGrasse, who am I going with? Dude, that's so unfair. That's such a good question. That is such a goddamn good question. Who am I going with? Fudge. You think who? I'm gonna do it like this. Whoever I think would actually be able to do something for me. Because the thing is, if I hit a blunt with one of those two dudes, I'm gonna hit a J. It's not even gonna be a blunt, right? I hit a J with one of those two guys. This is what I'm talking about in my next job interview. My next job interview, they're gonna go like, so I heard you hit a J with Elon Musk. So I heard you hit a J with Neil deGrasse Tyson. Which one of those is gonna hold the most weight? Like in my next job interview. Probably Elon, right? Probably Elon. I don't want to go into I'm not going to go any more into the pill talk, Chris. Don't even worry. He's taking the red pill concerning COVID-19 and the quarantine. There you go. Thank you, Chain Ridiculous. Both of the Wachowskis are trans women. Wow. Yes, dude. Oh my god. Dude, I wish I could pull up the freaking display. Oh, I want to pull up the display so bad. You guys don't even know. I prepared so much good shit for you. I prepared so much good shit for you today, and I don't even fucking have the ability to. I'd smoke up with Neil. I need a black friend to smoke with. Chingadiculous. I will smoke weed with you, man. Besides, Neil's in freaking New York. Neil's in New York, bro. All right? I'm in DC, so I guess that's not helping. I would smoke with you. I'll smoke with you. I'll smoke with you next time I see you. Yeah, I think I can do that. I think I can do that. I'll eat an edible. I'll eat an edible. Oh God, I haven't smoked in so long, you guys. I'm getting so excited. I'm gonna smoke with Neil because Elon smokes like a pussy. Elon smokes like a pussy? Shit. How does Elon smoke? Elon probably does smoke like a pussy. Where's my fucking pen? I'll show you. Oh, fudge. I bet you he does smoke like a bitch. I don't smoke, yeah. Dude, don't make me pull out my rig, bro. Don't make me pull out my rig. Dude. Oh, no! Oh, no! I broke my roar stem. Dude. Dude, I had a roar stem. Oh, no, that's bad. This is still bad. See, I'm sad. This is like a stem from like a roar bong. And it's like a really badass bong. And it's broken. That's still badass. That's like I still get that it's sad that it broke. But this is how you smoke. See how he's holding it like this? That's how a bitch smokes. And like, you can only smoke like that if you're Greek and you're like a real badass. You can hit it like this. Otherwise, you gotta fucking hit that shit like that. Anyway, that sucks, dude. That fucking sucks. I just found out something bad about that weed shit. I don't smoke yet. Elon is a cuck. Elon's a cuck? Ooh, do you think Elon's a cuck? Who's Elon having come? Who's coming over to Elon's house? Who's coming over to Elon's house and cucking him out? Is it Neil? Neil. It's Neil. It's right there. It's just like, it's right there. Goddamn snake oil salesman. I saw him smoke on Rogan, and it was exactly what it would be like to smoke with your boss if you don't work in a restaurant. If you work in a restaurant and you smoke with your boss, chances are your boss will smoke you under the table. They will out-smoke you. You'll be like, Jesus Christ, boss! And then you'll have that weird question like, how do you make more than me? How are you better than me? They're not better than you. They're just your boss. They're not better than you. That's the answer to that. 100%. Do you remember the fucking thing where remember we were talking about that thing where they go, Joe Rogan goes to Shab, he goes, you're gay, and Shab goes, nah. And then Joe goes, you're gay, and then he goes, 100%. Chances are you're buying the bag from them. Chances are you're buying the bag from your boss. First time I ever smoked weed, I smoked with my boss. That is true, actually. That's crazy. That is interesting. God, that's interesting. Oh, this is what I wanted. This is what I want from the live chat. You all get it. You get it. This is what the live chat's all about. Like, oh man, this is why it's so much fun. Alistair Overeem versus Walt Harris. I couldn't stop crying the whole card because every time they would talk about Walt Harris, I would get so freaking emotional. I would start crying, and I could see Paul Felder getting teared up, and I could see Brandon Fitzgerald, and I saw that he was actually the most composed because he's a legit professional like journalist character, a real sports broadcaster, not an ex-fighter. Fighters are very emotional. You have to understand. So Brandon's holding it together. Paul's like a man from Philadelphia, and he's the what is he, the Irish Dragon? Yeah, so he's solid. And then you've got Michael Bisping, and Michael Bisping's getting emotional too. And the thing is, Michael Bisping, he wants to cry, but he can only cry out of one eye. That's the craziest thing about that. So then Michael, since he's only got one eye to cry out of, he actually comes through with this thing where he's always like, well, he's got to make sure that he's still fighting Alistair Overeem, and he can't let the emotions get to him, because this is what happened. If you don't already know, Walt Harris's stepdaughter, who's his real daughter for all intents and purposes, was She was kidnapped, abducted. She was murdered in late 2019, sometime around December. And they were supposed to fight sooner than that. They were supposed to, like, late in 2019. I don't know exactly the date. They were supposed to fight. Alistair ends up coming to DC. He fights Jairzinho Rosenstrike, loses, and then obviously COVID happens. Now they're finally fighting in Jacksonville, and this has been a long time coming. And they get in there, and then Alistair's good. He's a world beater. And Alistair gets a nice... I mean, the finishing sequence, Alistair hit him with like some sort of... I guess he got him with like a left head kick, then a punch, then another punch. They were all connecting. They were all clean. Then he got on the ground, and then that was the beginning of the end. And he got him in a position against that cage where he just... There was nothing that Walt Harris could do. And honestly, I don't lose any respect for Walt Harris whatsoever. I was wondering... I think he came in a little heavy. Walt Harris came in a little heavy for that fight. There's no doubt about it, because they were saying that he was cutting to 265, and I saw his midsection, and he could be leaner. He can be leaner. That may have been... And I'm saying that if he was leaner, he would have won, but sometimes when fighters are leaner, it's just evidence that they've been training a lot more, and that they've been focused for longer. And at certain weights, extra jiggles don't help you. Jiggling midsections doesn't help you, but the energy and focus and discipline necessary to remove the jiggle and what that took, that will help you. So I would say that I'd like to see him come back and maybe weigh in at like 250. I'd like to see Walt Harris about 250 on the scale. I want to see him fighting at 250, not cutting to 265. And I think we'll see a nicer Walt Harris. Anyway, the post-fight, I cried during the post-fight talk with Harris. And actually, the minute, if you watch the fight again, the minute that they really start focusing on Walt, Overeem, you can see him in the background through the cage. He is making a beeline. He is making a beeline towards the locker rooms because he knows he's got to get the fuck out of there, man. You got to get the fuck out of there. Because he won, they talk to him, then they go to Harris because he's okay. It was a fake TKO. You know what I mean? It's just like a pounding. It's not like he was hurt. He couldn't do anything. He was in a compromised position. So then Overeem's like, oh, they're going to just say all sorts of stuff about him. But see, the Overeem had to leave because Overeem's the bad guy now, right? Because now they're focusing on Harris. So he had to. So it's just fun to see him dip out. I was like, yo, you got to get out of there, man. You kicked the guy's ass. You got to leave. You got to leave. You got to take a shower. You got to get on some sort of toboggan. I don't know what you guys do in the Dutch. I don't know how you guys go from place to place, but you got to get the fuck out of here because you just beat a guy that people, he's only from 3 states over. He's from fucking Alabama. So anyway, Overeem's good. I don't know if he's back. Overeem could beat some people, man. He could make his way to the top. He would beat. Yeah, Overeem's good, man. I'm excited for Overeem. All right, let's see. I'm sorry, I missed so much stuff in here. Oh my god. Was Kobe a UFC fan? I'm not sure if Kobe was. Stuart Scott was a big UFC fan. Stuart Scott was a big UFC fan. Rest in peace, Stuart Scott, by the way. He's trending on. Why, Chris? Were they Mandingo fights? Is that what you call that? Is that a Mandingo fight? I was hoping Alistair would have been more like Ivan Drago. If she dies, she dies. How dare you? Who's the biggest celebrity UFC fan? Trump? Yeah. I mean, Trump's got to be the biggest celebrity UFC fan because Trump is Donald Trump. Because Anthony Kiedis is a big UFC fan. Is Joe Rogan a celebrity UFC fan? Or does he not count? Because even if he did count, yeah, he wouldn't be bigger than Anthony Kiedis and he wouldn't be bigger than Trump. Trump is the biggest one. Yeah, because Trump is a celebrity as well. A good question. Joe Rogan? You said Joe Rogan? You said Joe Rogan. Okay, see, I didn't even see you write that. Okay. Yeah, Joe Rogan. But is he a fan? If he's I guess he's a fan and he's an employee. But no, he's not a bigger celebrity than Trump. Who's the Ink Master star that just murdered someone? What? Was it Dave Navarro? Did Dave Navarro murder someone? Dave Navarro? Who, the Ink Master star murder? Ink Master start murder. Is that real? I wrote mutter. Daniel Silva. Daniel Silva arrested for murder after crash kills YouTuber. God darn it! Gosh darn it! Gee willikers! I wish I could pull up my gosh darn display. See, what happened was I pulled out my HDMI cable before I did the show, and I didn't do a test. See, you have to do a test, you guys. You have to be professional about this crap. People are killing each other out there, and I can't even show you the death certificates because of this. Gosh darn, gee willikers, poop. Daniel Silva is the Ink Master dude. Oh my god, you guys are picking it up so fast. Me and Chingadicculous love our jiggles. Oh, you guys got them jiggles. Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff, Jiggly. Yo, one of those fighters' names was Fluffy. One of those nicknames of those fighters' names was Fluffy on Wednesday night. Did you notice that? Was it, no, I think it was actually Anthony Hernandez. Anthony Hernandez's nickname was Fluffy. I saw that dude. That dude had, like, outlines of abs. It's like, motherfucker, you cannot be called Fluffy. It's not because I'm fat, bro. It's because I sell the cocaina. And I add a lot of creatine to it, bro. To make the coke fluffy, bro. That's why they call me Fluffy. You know what I'm saying, horse? I'm going to change that to my Instagram bio. Jiggling. We jiggling, baby. We jiggling, baby. Cooler than the other side of the pillow. Independent contractor. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Dude. Okay, so we covered all the fights. Next fights aren't happening until June 6th. And we don't know where they're going to be. We don't know much about what's going to be happening. God damn it. Yeah, that's it. We sort of have a rundown of the... God, man. Not much. I had pulled this up the other day. You and I was talking about that before, Chinga. Here we go. I'll pull it up for you right now. Yeah, we don't got a lot going on. What is it? I think it's a female headliner. Computer's faster. My computer's so fast, bro. You don't even know. Yeah, UFC 250. It's going to be Saturday, June 6th. Where is it going to be? We don't know. And then we got Felicia Spencer, who looks like she could. She might have something for. She might have something for Nunez. She might have a little bit of something for her. But that's really it. And yeah. We got Charles Byrd versus Maki Pitolo. I don't know jack about them. Maki Pitolo, bro. Big boy. He's tall. Ian Heinisch. Ian Heinisch versus Gerald Meerschaert. That's going to be a fun fight. Looks like we got some middleweights in here. Alex Perez. That's going to be Alex Perez versus Jussier Formiga. That's going to be a flyweight fight. It's going to be so fast. Don't blink. It might be over before you know it. And what I mean by that is it won't be over before you know it. Nobody's going to get knocked out. They only weigh 125 pounds each. They're just going to be moving so fast you can't see what the hell's going on. It's going to be like watching ice hockey with Mexicans. Oh no, that's so rude. That's so rude. Dude, let me see. I thought it was May 30th. No, it's June 6th, bro. It's June 6th. Yeah, it's June 6th. Yeah. Hooters June 6th, Tim. I might be able to do that. If it's available. I think the next one will be Apex in Vegas. I just want to live long enough to see the day where Bye Felicia is non-existent. Oh no. Yo, if Amanda Nunez knocks out Felicia Spencer, believe you me, they're going to be saying bye Felicia. They're going to be saying that about her. These are the big girls. These are the 145ers. 145-pound female MMA fighter is a big gal. That's a big gal. It doesn't sound like it, but it is. And I was talking to my dad, and I was like, "Do you this is the thing that throws me off. Some dudes think that they can like beat up like female MMA fighters. There's guys like okay, I'm about 180 pounds, like 180 pounds, right? 5'8", 180. I got a little bit of meat on me, just a little bit of meat. And there's like, say, Sijara Eubanks. My dad thought that my younger brother, who's about a buck 70, he's like 5'10", 170, good frame. My dad thinks that my brother could beat Sijara Eubanks. My brother can't beat me, and I can't beat Sijara Eubanks. Now, I know that's MMA math, but I'll tell you what. When I did BJJ, there was a girl in there who was my height and my weight. Now, that's big, because she's 180, and she's like 5'8", 180. It's a girl who's 5'8", 180, and she's a blue belt. I could not submit this girl. I couldn't submit her. I couldn't do much to her. Now, she's a blue belt. But what I'm saying is, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe. What are you saying about this UFC card, dude? Becky Levi, the OG big gal? Oh, no. Who's the giant chick? The giant chick. The Brazilian chick. And she lost a bunch of weight. And she got super lean. And she's so you see this, like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Now I want to live long enough to see a 185 big gal. A philosophical shit wants to see a female middleweight division. Oh God, those girls are gonna be so big. They're all gonna be from either Scandinavia or like, God, where are they gonna be from? They're gonna be like Scandinavian chicks and like big ass Brazilian chicks, and like I don't even know where they make white women, like make women that big. I know they make big ass Scandinavian women. They make big women there. They'll be like Mongolian chicks and shit. I don't even know. The next card's is May 30th. But dude, I'll show you the link, man. I'll show you the link. Boom, here we go. I'll drop it in there. You want to see an unlimited? Oh no, the chick's name is Gabby. It's Gabby. That's the name. That's the woman's name that I'm talking about. Giant chick. Gabby, Brazilian fighter. Oh Jesus, Gabby Garcia. Oh no, you don't. Oh no, you don't. Oh God, she's 6'2", 205. Oh God, I can't wait. I can't wait. No. They'll all be from Georgia and Boston. That's Gabby Garcia, but that's not the. But you look at the picture. No scales on the streets. No scales on the streets, dog. Oh man, yeah. You're gonna have to wear a rash guard everywhere you go, like John Danaher. Dude, here's a picture, and you can't even look at it. You can't look at this picture. Oh no! Can I pull it up? Please let me pull it up. Yeah. This is the picture that you can't see. You got that link too, but you can't share it on chat. Oh, wait, for sure. I can share links, but I don't think you can. Yeah, I have it set up like that. Sorry, I could make it different. It depends on, because I don't know. Dude, I've had riffraff in the chats before. That's why I can't really do it. Shit, man. Let's see. I'm going to try this one more time. And I'm just going to see one more time. I got ink that says, welcome to Jamaica, have a nice day. You got ink that says, welcome to Jamaica, have a nice day. Oh, man. You guys are funny. You guys are fun. Lost it. Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Okay, so hey, we you know what? I think this is about time to wrap this sucker up. We went through the fight card. It was a really great fight card, and we had a bunch of little chitty chats. I have a bunch of other stuff to talk about, but I can't get into my display and play it on the live stream. Just want you guys to know that I'll be able to run with another camera coming soon. I'll be putting out more actual YouTube videos this week. I haven't put out any videos since Monday. I was taking a week off of that to improve the actual production here. And I got music available. I got free use music, no license required. So I got that, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I totally appreciate you checking out the live stream, and I appreciate your words. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, And whenever there's going to be a fight, we'll cover the fight the day before the fight, and we'll cover the fight the day after the fight. So that's something that you guys can look forward to. Dude, you're my hero. Hey, I did 29 miles this week, even though I got plantar fasciitis. I've been walking. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. If you're feeling depressed, remember, suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Just come on in here. We'll have a good time. We'll do a chat. We're going to bring the negativity up. We're going to be positive. That's what this is all about. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Peace.